Welcome guys to Brian's action figure reviews, and today I've got I don't know, is it an unboxing or is it a review or an unpacking or a display, but anyway, I bought my first KO Deluxe scale transformer. Now I've bought KO masterpieces in the past and they've kind of varied in quality, but this one is a special kind of one. This is the NBK Devastator. So I've never owned a fully functioning I've never owned a fully functioning I can't talk. I've never owned a fully functioning Devastator before, and this guy was on eBay, funnily enough, from the seller Mr. Brian, which is really weird, for £50. I ordered it about 10 days ago and it arrived today by courier with no charges or anything like that. So like, the reviews are kind of sketchy on it. There has been some loose pieces and stuff, but I said I'd take the punt anyway. For 50 quid you can't go wrong, even if it's just for display. So what I'm going to do now is a bit of an unboxing and show you what comes in the package. So guys, I'm going to try and capture as much of this as I possibly can, but as you can see, it practically takes up my whole review station, but we'll give it a go and we'll see what we can get out of it. And I will try and do this without knocking anything either, which in itself will be an achievement because I have not left myself much room here to work. I probably should have just taken off the bubble wrap before I did all this. It's not exactly entertainment, is it? And as you can see, the box is a bit battered, but it did come from China, so I'm not overly worried about that. And like that, we've got all the bubble wrap now removed, so we can start to open the box a bit easier, you would hope. Again, things are shaking up there, but we'll get it open, don't worry. So, some success. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the box and just start placing the contents onto the review desk to show you what we got. And I can already tell you that these are super loose. There's one. I do have something for tightening up loose joints though, so key loose joint stuff, I'm going to use that on these. And here is another one. And what I do like is the size is really good on these. They are quite a big creature. Some of the packages are still a bit tight, so and then I think this part, this is a Devastator part here, chest piece. So that's from Devastator, his chest piece. And here we have another one. And his gun is there too, so that can pop on there, I'm assuming. Or maybe not, whatever. So let's just get a better look at these as I put them down. So as you can see, they're quite big. The boys are indeed in the town. Back in the town, as I said. And they're quite well They are quite well bubble wrapped. Here's another one. They look really good in vehicle mode. Not sure what that mode is going to look like though. I'm sure we'll find out in due course. And these already look a lot bigger than the watery official Combiner Wars versions. And here is another. So we're going to move them back a bit. And the last one is always a bit awkward to open. And here he is. So yeah, that's a whole lot of constructicon. He does come with instructions for all of them. So pretty cool. And it does come with hands for Devastator. Articulated fingers too. That's really, really nice. I'm looking forward to failing at putting this guy together. And obviously he does come with two of those. So yeah, that's the inside of the box. So yeah, let's just have another better look at each of them individually. Now, I don't think I'm going to transform him in this video because it'll be quite an ask. But they are really, really solid. They look really good, has to be said. The underneath there is nice. Like, the guns come loose, but other than that, there isn't much wrong with these at all. And the guns can go on them. So it's really, really cool. Cool set. Oh. And that one wasn't just transformed right. Other than that, it's solid as. And again, really, really nice. Look at that. That's really cool. Again, that's pretty cool. It looks a bit off though, I don't know. Again, the gun is separate. And you can see a nice little bot's head under there. Oh, we have a bit of a untransformation there. And I'm not gonna pretend to be able to fix this in my first go. But yeah, I'm gonna be just really careful of these. Just isn't transformed correctly, I think. But yeah, it's really cool. Looks good from the front. On the bottom, can't see much there. And yeah, these guys are awesome. Give little silver wheels there. So yeah, guys, I'm going to try and transform these, so bear with me. So here is the NBK Devastator out of the box, and all transformed and combined into Devastator. And I have the Siege Megatron next to him just to show you size comparison. Of course, here's all the rest of the guns. Let's get the bad stuff out of the way first. He is quite fiddly. There's a few times when I was transforming him that bits and pieces came off, but they were easily enough to put back on. So not a huge deal. If you were buying this to transform him a lot, I would say don't, because same reasons can be quite fiddly. Bits do come off, things don't tab down 100%, but they do tab down enough. For me, for the limbs, I'm probably going to glue in some of the parts like here that fall off. Like, it's very easy slip in kind of deal for the legs and stuff. But if you go to lift him up to move him or whatever, sometimes they can come off. He is quite top heavy as well. So, like, once you pick a place for him or a shelf or whatever, I would leave him there. Other than that, though, pros, he is absolutely huge. Perfect scale for the current trend that is going on with the Siege figures and the Studio 86 figures. I would definitely recommend him if you want a Devastator in that scale for cheap, for display purposes. If you're going to transform him, I would just get Gravity Builder himself. I think it's Toy World one. And move along from there. It's basically the same figure, but better plastic and better build quality. But as I said, I'm pretty happy with him. For 50 bucks, free shipping, and it arrived in 10 days. I cannot complain. This does come off quite easily as well, that part, but again, it's something I'm probably gluing because it doesn't affect movement or transformation or anything like that. So yeah, guys, Megatron seems happy. I'm happy. Now, the big problem for me is to find somewhere on this little shelf over here for him to go, because at the moment it's quite full. So I will probably have to build more shelves for him, as the one below is all wrestling figures and other stuff. So guys, if you're going to buy this Devastator, I highly recommend him. As I said, for display purposes, you do get limited articulation with him as well. I'm holding the camera in one hand, so I don't want to fuss it too much without it falling. Fingers are all articulated as well. You do get movement on the legs and at the arms. They do. Let's see if I can do this in one hand. So yeah, you can like stand straighter as well, which is kind of cool. The elbows can articulate as well. So yeah, that's been my review for Devastator, guys. I hope, now I know I didn't show you the combination and stuff, but that took me about 40 minutes. The instructions are absolutely shockingly bad and really, really hard to follow. So I ended up watching a YouTube tutorial on how to build him, and that was fairly straightforward. And even those guys got it wrong as well, because there was a piece at the back of him, which I'm not going to show you now. It was one of the guns that basically held the backside and the legs together. So I had quite a few issues figuring that out. And yeah, so let me know what you think about the review, guys. I would love to hear your comments on it. Whether you think it's a worthwhile purchase or worth looking into. If you want a Devastator in your collection, as I said, as a kid, I always wanted a Devastator, and I never, obviously as a child, had the money for it. And now that I have some money, I got this guy. I would like the Gravity Builder eventually, but this guy is definitely going to do for now. And yeah, so have a good one, guys. Devastator, unite, combine, die, Megatron, and all that stuff. So we'll see you later, guys. Have a great day, and hope you enjoyed the review. Drop subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video. Mostly see you in the next one. Goodbye.